My name's Tom Sullivan. I worked for Controlled Demolition Incorporated, CDI, the top-rated explosives demolition firm in the world, owned by the Loiseau family during the years surrounding 9/11. And I worked for them as an explosives loader for 2.5 years. As an explosives loader, my job was to place explosives in the buildings to prepare them for demolition. I was licensed while in New York by the New York Fire Department to handle explosives. And I worked on major projects such as Seattle Kingdom, the Three River Stadium, Philadelphia Naval Hospital, and Key Span gas holders in New York, among others. I currently live on the East Coast. Well, the key word here is controlled demolition, and I emphasize the word controlled. We use careful placement of the charges. They're always focused and precise, and we're just not talking about setting off a bomb here. Plus, the amount and type of explosives can pretty well take care of any collateral damage. With any implosion, you don't hear one massive boom sound. What you do hear is smaller explosions going off, which leads up to the implosion of the building. Mr. Sunder of NIST has said that if this had been a controlled demolition, you would have heard a large, massive bomb going off, a big boom. He says what in reality happens with a controlled demolition is you hear a successive, progressive, smaller waves of smaller explosions going off, and that leads to the successful implosion of the building. In the case of thermite cutting charges, you would have heard far less noise since they are worked by thermal heating, melting of the steel, rather than an explosive cutting as in RDX charges. Well, again, if you listen to the testimony of people on the ground, they're reporting exactly what I would have expected. I mean, I've been to all the implosions that when I was working at CDI. Again, as you point out, I photographed them. And what you hear is waves of explosions going off, not one massive big boom, but you hear boom, 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 boom. Go back and listen to the tapes of the police officers and people on the ground and the firemen as well. They're reporting exactly what I would expect. You're hearing boom, 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 boom as these different floors start to fail. So again, what I'm hearing from what people were there is exactly what I would have expected. You don't break glass. So collateral damage, windows breaking for blocks around, that kind of thing, it just doesn't happen if it's a controlled demolition.